Welcome to the Jollof Junction. Today we have something crazy going on in America that we want to discuss with you. David, oh wait, show stream. Yeah, David, now you're here. All right, so the President of the United States, my name is
Not the
first,
president of the United
Former
States, the
president of
former
the
president of the United
the
States.
45th President of the United States, Donald Trump, has been shot during a rally in one of the states. I don't know where this happened.
it's
Let me see.
Pennsylvania.
Multiple
Pennsylvania.
shots at the former president, none of them landed.
None of them landed. Not one of them landed.
Oh,
Actually, so this is what's happening. Like everybody is discussing that the president has been shot. Like, the president survived. Okay, let's just say that the president survived. One person that was sitting behind him, right? The bullet hit someone in the back, and that person died.
okay.
So we have one casualty,
One casualty.
One casualty.
and that's what's happening. So
And is this someone, do we know if this person shot inside this? Is it inside the building or is this a sniper from another building or like
no, no,
how, what
no.
is the logistics?
Here, yes. Okay, so this is what happened. There's three buildings after from the picture that I'm sending out. There's the warehouse where he was speaking in front of in the lawn, right? There's like three warehouses. There's police people on top of the roof guarding the perimeter, making sure so nobody's shooting anything. There's a building off to the left. I'll put all of this on the screen so you guys can see what you're looking at. all the way to the left, and maybe I X one. That's where the guy was laying down. If you look in your text messages, you guys can see what I'm talking about.
I see.
And
Yeah.
then it's about 400 feet from where the president is speaking, which goes to tell you Secret Service didn't do their job properly. I did I'm kind of like as a Marine, there's no way the president is speaking at an event and then the whole perimeter is not like 400 feet, bro. That's not even a mile, and that's like
So wait, what are you trying to say here? Are you trying to say it was a planned job?
well, I'll say the Secret Service, the person that's commanding the Secret Service. I can't say nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't want to lose my. I'm busy with fire. I'm watching.
I mean,
Here's the thing.
it's unfortunate that someone has definitely lost their life that has nothing to do with whatever is going on and how and I heard that did they kill the person the person who tried to
Yeah,
shot
yeah,
was
yeah.
that
So the
person
cop,
captured?
Like
the
so
cops
I
spotted the dude
like
right after they shot. He
after
shot they heard a fire shot and then they. I'm not more here direction now. Like they were looking at the direction where the guy was at. Into a two down and then the pop out like retaliation, quick. The guy died. So he was taken out right after but there was like multiple shots. So I'm guessing he shot like one, two, and then there was two cops on the roof behind Trump, and then they shot two like a couple of shots at the guy, and he died. And if you
So
look at
they
the,
so,
it's
hey,
ridiculous, man.
this is
yeah,
very
bro, it's
interesting.
crazy. But like my
Okay.
my own main question is like, and then I'm with you, my guy. Now, how do you get the guy so close to the event? You know what I mean? And all the buildings there. That was supposed to be one of the buildings that you guys are supposed to be securing, bro. And you
Hmm.
allow that to happen. So it's
It's
something
not
that we
like
need to
they
look into. That,
allowed that to happen. See, you can have the best security service, right? You can be able to put all measures in place to protect the former president.
dude. This is not a
Something
regular
bound
Ghanaian.
to
This is
happen.
not
If
some
somebody
African
has to
president
plant
somewhere in the
No,
something,
bushes, some
yeah,
bro.
it
What
doesn't
that
matter. It
somebody
from?
still
plant
happens.
something,
Like
if
you're
somebody plants
saying, we
something,
don't know the history about whoever
there is
is
no
this
way
guy.
they are able to find out unless that action is taking place.
But
But
that
it's
that
been
that
taking
shouldn't that shouldn't be even like that. Is you guys don't understand? This is not something that is normal. This is not
place. Yeah,
regular.
it's not normal, but
And yeah,
something
that's
took
that's
place.
exactly what we're
See,
saying
something
is
took
that
place at the expense of the social the security service.
No, it's at the expense of the person that died in the fucking bleachers, bro. Well, and the Secret Service didn't do their job properly of securing the perimeter. This is my opinion. Like, if someone thinks that is wrong, I think they didn't do their job properly of securing the whole side that the president was going to speak. All the roofs on there should have been at least secured. Nobody should be able to get on the roof. You guys are you're over here. Like, I have a sniper looking at the roof, and then I see someone crawling with a gun, and I allow him to
right.
take a shot.
Where I'm still trying to wrap my head around is how they were able to get him that quickly if like nobody knew where he was. Like nobody
Yeah,
like yeah, they can map out where the bullet is
Bro,
coming, but how
bro,
quickly
listen. It's the job of the security service to is to intervene quick, right?
Yeah, they're supposed to be looking around the whole time.
Exactly. They don't have any seconds to wait. They don't have any minutes to wait and see, so that they cannot retaliate to whatever that happened. Okay.
Yeah,
So the manner that they respond to the event is the same manner every security service or every
Bro,
like
you're not understand. That's not
he said,
exactly
why
what
do
I'm
they
saying.
allow him
What
to shoot first before they actually
exactly?
like?
That's
Because the
that's what
bullet,
I'm saying.
literally,
Like if
the
see,
bullet went.
I said something at first. I
Yeah, I
said
got you
something.
guys. I got you. Video,
I
Nini.
said
I'm
something.
sending it to you right now.
Okay. The
But
fact that they are like manning those perimeters doesn't mean they got every place covered.
yeah, bro,
but they
like
should.
okay, here's what you're. They should have every place covered.
They
Listen,
should.
before
That's
when
bare minimum. That's like
yeah,
that's like a check box that they have to check off
yes,
of.
as
They
a
when they're
press
doing they're like literally.
when you're doing a security detail like that, as a whole president though, it's not like they're supposed to go there. Even like I guess he's a former president,
Weeks.
so I shouldn't give him like
It's not like you shouldn't give, he requires
look
everything.
at your thing. So the video that you're looking at right now, that would be that's the people shooting the guy after he shot the fight he shots. So they got I think he got like two shots in before they actually got him because you hear the first shot pop and then Trump goes like this and touches his ear, and then the second shot goes and then those guys on the top of the roof get him.
And they didn't even train him that he should go down when something like that happens. Like,
I mean, he
Well,
went down.
they started. They were like, "Down, get down, get down, get down." Like the
well,
security
that's
service.
after like the two. Like he tried to see what happened first before.
Yeah, but yo, you'll be surprised, bro, how fast that bullet will hit. Because he got super lucky. Because when he was talking, he
Yeah,
turned his head, and then, phew, and then he's like,
yeah.
the
He got
bullet.
super
Here,
lucky.
the bullet will actually reach you before the sound reaches you. So like if you're touching it, you're like, oh, I
So
got it
according
hit
to
by a
his
bee
post,
or
right, he
something.
says he had a whoozing sound.
He now it passes like
He
he
said he
felt it
had a whoozing sound,
right. So he touched his ear.
and then like he felt that, oh, the yeah, like he's bleeding.
No, bro. You feel the pain, like bullet ball. You feel the like if something like maybe let's say something grazes
That's
your
not what
ear.
I'm saying. That's his post. His post that like whatever that he posted on X.
So he said he heard the sound.
Yeah, he had the whoozing sound.
Like,
You know,
damn, bro. So before you even know, you're dead.
Charlie, it's it's serious, bud.
That's
But yeah,
wild.
it's just amazing, and I don't really see. I'm trying to wrap my head around it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to kill the president, or if you want to kill Trump,
Uh-huh.
right? I don't think that.
Yeah, I think you're speculating how to kill the president. Media, I'm out of this conversation.
No,
Let me
I'm
work
not
you.
saying. Hey,
Okay, that's right.
I'm not
That's
actually
yeah.
saying
So
like
I
you
just
should go
wanted to
kill the
state that
president.
before you went
But
and
then I'm
fucking.
just trying to say, what
Mhm.
has he done? Like, does he actually deserve to die on this?
That's a good question. But here's the main thing that's happening in the world that we should be paying attention to seriously. Because I know we have other topics that we could discuss, but the freedom that you have to speak your mind in this country is getting the democracy that we believe is we as Americans are projecting it onto the rest of the world. Say, oh, like you should be able to speak your mind regardless of what else you have to say. That there's people in this country that are trying to force that out of like play. They want to go back to like communism like China or North Korea. Like seriously. And these
So I've
people are
actually
doing
heard
their
of this
best.
project 2025. They say it's about 900 pages
Mhm.
document, but I haven't had the chance. Like, I haven't chanced on one to actually get the contents of it. But
Regardless,
based on speculations, it looks like they want to take America back into the ancient days where there was like, people were doing whatever, like people ruling however that they want to do. I don't know, but I actually haven't changed my chance on it. I just want to see that
what is this called?
project 2025.
All right, we'll have to look into it later. But
Yeah,
since we don't have
I,
information on it, we
I
shouldn't be
yeah,
speaking
I
on
have to
that.
take a look at it and then see like the contents of it before I can actually speak on it. But
Right.
of now, I don't have anything. But based on the speculations, it's just they are saying that it's not something that is actually going to favor the liberals, you know.
But
But yeah,
now that I actually think about it, like this like Luke was saying that like I'm scared of the presidency in coming forward. if the opposing party is, or I wouldn't, I don't want to be in
It's not the
fucking.
opposing party, like
I
the
wouldn't
party
want
in
to. I
power.
wouldn't want to. I don't want to speculate. Okay, but we know that he's been charged with a shit ton of. Since he got out of White House, he's been charged with a shit ton of felonies for just being a candidate that wants to run against the party that's sitting. And if this is possible for you to, it's one person doing this, so we can't even say who ordered him to go do it. He's dead now. Nobody's gonna be able to question him why he did it. You know who actually told you to go do it. So we
Hmm.
don't know who actually ordered this assassination attempt. It's an
We
assassination
don't
attempt.
even know if it's a he or a she.
It's a
Like we're
he.
just
The picture shows that it's a guy on the floor that's dead. We can't say the dead
so
body
Bro,
claims that he's
listen,
a
listen,
fucking
listen.
female.
no, no,
Like,
no,
This
no.
is
So
what I'm
what I'm trying
saying.
to say,
You don't
well,
know.
I
There is
didn't know
no
that.
identity.
I don't have a picture of the dead body. What
right.
I'm trying to say is the picture was just saying the shooter.
Yeah,
Like
the shooter.
so is he a marine? Like what is the background? Is he a
We
normal
don't know. We
citizen?
don't know
Like
any of this
exactly. That's what I'm
yet.
saying. So you cannot just deduce and just say that this is just an individual gone rogue person.
Guy or something. You cannot
And I
say
mean,
that.
kind of like we can't speculate that. I mean, even if it was, what is his motivation? Nobody knows, right? Because to be honest, you could be forced to do something against your will based on your family members, like blackmail, anything. So we can't really speculate. But this is happening, and there's a potential presidential candidate that's going to be running in the election coming up upcoming election, and then he's about to get murdered before he even runs. This should give you like who is behind this, why is this happening, and should we be paying more attention to it than just what we see? Oh, like this is my party and I decided to follow the party. Like we have to understand, bro, when we history shows us that if you're winning, right, if you're winning, you don't do certain things like this. Only losers decide to do shit like this to suppress the fucking winner. And you guys are like to.
It can 100% be a technical gameplay too. Like there's games that people play, so we can sit down here and come up with all what we think and what we don't think, but fundamentally we don't know what we don't know. So this is all shit that we're all kind of trying to figure out what's happened, and nobody knows what's happened, and it can be in multiple different scenarios.
It could be. Who knows? If this is a
At this
real.
point,
I'm
right?
saying.
At this point,
Uh huh.
I would say
Uh huh.
Trump is winning these elections. That's it.
It's a landslide. That's your
That's
prediction.
it. See, shit, like as you said, if I'm if I'm leading or if I'm in power, I do not have to mess up my chances, right?
Hmm.
But what are we seeing now? It can be the opposition, the incumbent. It can be somebody. It can be me. It can be you. It can be whoever.
It can't be me, but I'm taking myself out of the picture. It can't be me. I'm not taking responsibility for none of this stuff. But
See,
I am kind of. It gives me a little bit of anxiety to think that this is possible. If you're trying to
See,
kill a
this is the
president,
thing. I think we as Americans, we think that we are so above the whole fucking world. Like we see Sudan, we see coups in other countries, and we think we're so above it that we're so law abiding that none of this can never happen. But like we're all fucking human beings, and human beings can always do anything to and like as long as they have the power and the means to do it. And that's kind of where I'm coming from. Like fundamentally power and like the stuff that we see in Africa, in Gaza, in like people in Ukraine, and all of that is also happening here. It's just over here, it's more paperwork being pushed around, and when it gets down to it, something like this happens and it gets more serious. But we
yeah,
don't really have that Ukraine war front going on. So we don't really see or feel it, but it's all paperwork being pushed around Washington and other places around the world, and we don't really like feel it in that sense, but like coup d'etats and corruptions and bribery and all of that that we see
it's happening
publicly
everywhere.
or it's also happening here.
Yeah,
So
guaranteed,
like
guaranteed.
the coups or like people going into countries and killing other people and like we just seen it as normal as Americans. That can also happen here. Like we think that yeah, we can send our troops to somewhere and then someone will go invade and do something to them, but nobody can really come into America and do anything, which is not really the case. But that's what we feel like. That's what would have made us feel like. That's like what the public, the systems have made us feel like. But fundamentally, we're not really that safe. If this can happen to Donald Trump, who the hell are you as a normal fucking human being walking on the street?
Yeah, and that's a crazy thought to think about going into an election year, which is this has not happened since the '60s, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just that we've suppressed it so much and we've been able to yeah, we got 5 snipers, 6 snipers, 10
He
snipers on the roof,
actually
so
got
nobody
lucky.
fucking attempt,
He
you
got
know.
lucky
And
though.
Yeah,
Like he got lucky.
so it still happens. Yeah,
he
it's
did get
luck.
lucky.
It's
He got
100%
lucky.
luck.
He
It's
got
luck
lucky.
because
Yeah,
someone died.
yeah,
That was the goal, right? The goal was for someone to die, and someone did. It's just that it wasn't him, so he got lucky.
yeah.
He got lucky. It's just that. That's all that I can say for now. He
Well,
got.
we don't want to make this longer than it's supposed to be. We just wanted to inform you guys because this is where we're going on. We appreciate you joining the chat.